Good morning and welcome to all BSc first year students of Fishery Science in online lecture series of semester 2nd, paper 3rd, freshwater fish culture technology. In this paper 3rd, we are studying different aspects related to the aquaculture, and these are different aspects in which scope of aquaculture, importance of aquaculture. Then we have seen the introduction to types of aquaculture. In this introduction to types of aquaculture, we have seen various criteria. Based on these criteria, aquaculture, these are to be differentiated, or these are to be divided into number of other subcategories, in which first criteria we have seen that introduction to types of aquaculture, culture based on types of quality of water, fresh water, marine water or brackish water. This is the first criteria. Then second criteria, which is to be seen, culture based on types of economical consideration or types of commercial consideration, in which we have seen that is the intensive aquaculture, extensive aquaculture and semi-intensive aquaculture. Then next type, culture based on number of fish species. Monoculture, only one species, these are to be cultured. Or the second, polyculture. Polyculture is called as mixed culture. Mixed culture is also called as composite fish culture. Now in fourth criteria, culture based on types of design construction. In this fourth criteria, last period we have seen number of different culture, and these number of different culture, these are to be used for the culture of aquatic animals or the aquaculture. In last we have seen that is the pen culture. What is by pen culture? Which are the advantages of pen culture and which are the disadvantages of pen culture. Now today we have studied that is the that is raceway culture. Raceway culture and reservoir culture. Today we have seen that is the culture based on types of design, types of construction, that is the raceway culture. Raceway culture. What is by raceway? Raceway culture is defined as rising of fish in running water. Raceway culture is defined as rising of fish in running water is called as raceway culture, or it is a high production system. It is a high production system in which fishes are grown in higher stocking density. It is a high production system in which fishes are grown in higher stocking density. Raceways are designed to provide a flow-through system to enable rearing of much denser population. Flow-through system to enable rearing of much denser population of fishes. It is called as the raceway culture. Or simple, raceways are specially constructed ponds. Raceways are specially constructed ponds or series of small ponds. Specially constructed ponds or series of ponds. The raceways may be earthen, raceways may be cement concrete, raceways may be concrete, raceways may be blocks, and these raceways are to be made to stock the fish in high density. Raceways receives continuously the water from nearby water sources That water source may be river, that water source may be reservoir, that water source may be stream, that water source may be well, bore well, or different source. Means for the raceway culture, continuous water supply these are to be essential, continuous water supply these are to be required, and when continuous adequate quantity of water supply these are to be found, these are to be occur, then raceway culture these are to be successful, these are to be. What is meant by raceways? Raceways are a specially constructed ponds or a series of ponds. These are to be constructed in a series, and these ponds these are to be used for stocking the fish seed, in which fish seed these are to be stocked and it can be cultured. Hence it is called as the raceway culture. In the specially designed constructed ponds, the stream water or the river water is to be drained in through the inlets guarded by the large screen to avoid the other materials, plants, leaves, organic microbodies, predators. These are to do not enter inside that specially designed constructed pond. For that purpose, screen these are to be tying in front of these ponds, and that's why these ponds these are to be important. Similarly, the outlet of these pond is also present, and this outlet these are to be tying to the opposite side of the inlet, and again to this outlet screen these are to be guarded, screen these are to be tied, or the screen these are to be guarding, and these guarded screens these are to be important. Those are the fishes, those are the seeds these are to be found. These seeds these are to be not, or the fishes these are to be not escape from these ponds. That's why inlet and outlet these are to be guarded by screens, and these are to be avoiding the escaping the fishes. Hence, in the raceway system of fish culture, the water always remains in circulation throughout the pond and gets exchanged automatically. Inlet water and outlet water these are to be constantly flow. Inlet water these are to be enter, and outlet water these are to be remove outside the different ponds to keep the water in automatic flow movement. It is the most interesting factor that the raceway ponds are necessary to construct inlet and outlet, and these inlet and outlet these are to be a proper position in a proper way, that is incoming water and outgoing water these are to be maintained, and these ponds these are to be constructed depending upon how much incoming water these are to be entered, and depending on this incoming water pond system these are to be constructed. Principal advantage of this raceway culture is the water continuously remain in circulation, and in this circulation, due to this circulation, oxygen these are to be mixed in water, and water is to be oxygenated, and this circulating artificially these are to be manured by supplying the artificial food, that may be cow dung, that may be rice bran, that may be artificial food these are to be supplied, these are to be provided. And these ponds, raceways basically these are to be different types. Raceways are basically of two types. Which are these raceways? Basically raceways are of basically two types. One is the linear type of raceway, and second is the lateral type of raceway. Or simply raceways are of two types. One is the earthen raceway constructed by soil. Earthen raceway these are to be constructed by excavation of soil or mud, and second is the cement concrete raceway. These concrete raceway these are to be constructed by soil excavation and then embankment of cement concrete, or the concrete these are to be used and prepare the ponds, that is called as the raceway culture. Linear type of ponds arranged in a sequence in a linear type. Ponds arranged in a sequence in a linear type. The volume of water entering each pond is large. Volume of water is to be entering in each pond is large, and as the same water is used repeatedly from pond to pond, and these are to be leave out, occurrence of disease in initial ponds may be directly affect the other connected ponds. Means once these ponds these are to be entered, these ponds these are to be affected by diseases, pathogens, all pond can be infected by pathogens. Hence, it is the drawback of this linear type of raceway culture. What is the drawback of linear type of raceway culture? In one pond pathogen these are to be infected, all pond these are to be infected due to the pathogen. But in the second type of raceway culture, lateral type of raceway culture, in this lateral type of raceway culture, ponds laid out in parallel position, in a lateral or parallel type, the volume of water entering each pond is to be smaller, but a freshly supply of water is to be always ensured, and these are to be entered into the lateral type of raceway culture. But the diseases these are to be transferred from one pond to another pond. These diseases these are to be strictly checked, and diseases pathogens these are to be not enter into one pond into another into third. Means here only one pond is to be infected, remaining pond these are to be safe from the pathogens, and that's why this lateral type of raceway culture these are to be used, these are to be beneficial for the culturing of fishes, and these raceway culture these are to be important to increase the fish production, that's why raceway culture these are to be important. Second is the recirculating aquaculture system, RAS, recirculating aquaculture system. A recirculating aquaculture system can be defined as an aquaculture system that incorporates the treatment and use of water. A recirculating aquaculture system, RAS, that incorporate the treatment and reuse of water with less than 10% of total water volume replaced per day. Means those water these are to be enter in raceway culture, enter in pen culture. In these water, near about 10% of water is to be replaced daily. Means 90% water these are to be same, but 10% water these are to be added, and it is to be called as recirculating aquaculture system. The concept of recirculating aquaculture system is to reuse a volume of water, through continual treatment and delivery to the organisms being cultured. Is a continuous and delivery to the organism being cultured. The recirculating aquaculture system water treatment components used in recirculating aquaculture system need to accommodate the input of high amount of feed required to sustain high rates of growth and stocking densities typically required to meet financial outcomes. Means water treatment these are to be component used in recirculating aquaculture system need to accommodate the input of high amounts of feed required to sustain high rates of growth and stocking densities typically required to meet financial outcomes. Generally, recirculating aquaculture system consists of mechanical and biological filtration components, pumps and holding tanks, and may include a number of additional water treatment elements that improve water quality and provide disease control within the system, and hence recirculating aquaculture system is the biological filtration as well as mechanical filtration, and these are the pumps the water, and these are to be filter the water, and this filtration water these are to be important because it is to be quality and to avoid the disease condition, pathogen condition. Hence this water these are to be this recirculating aquaculture system these are to be important. Another aquaculture system is the reservoir aquaculture or reservoir culture. Reservoir, again we all know that reservoir is nothing but reservoir is called as man-made impoundment constructed by erecting a dam of any description on a rivers, on a streams, on a water course, on a channel, and obstruct a surface flow. Means running water these are to be converted into standing water. However, water bodies has less than 10 hectare in area have been excluded from this definition. Means this reservoir is nothing but the man-made reservoir, or simply it is to be defined as reservoir is to be defined as multi-purpose water bodies constructed by human effort for the production of fish on large scale and use of water bodies on exclusively. It is called as reservoir. Reservoir is nothing but the multi-purpose standing water bodies in which running water is to be converted into standing water, or running water is to be converted into stagnant water, and in which aquatic animals, these are to be cultured, these are to be growing. This reservoir is the potent and important source for the culture of aquatic animals. Today, these reservoirs in India, these are to be important, these are to be most useful in our Parbhani district. The important reservoirs are the Yalda Reservoir, Siddheshwar Reservoir, Lower Dudna Reservoir, Masoli Reservoir, and that is the Karpara Reservoir. These reservoirs, these are to be important, these are to be most useful, and these reservoirs, these are to be produce the tremendous fish production. And when fishes, these are to be cultured in such reservoir, it is called as the aquaculture in reservoirs. The Ministry of Agriculture, Government of India, classified reservoir into three categories as small reservoir, medium reservoir, and large reservoir. Small reservoir, those reservoirs which occupy a water spread area below 1000 hectare, that reservoir is called as small reservoir. Second, medium reservoir. When reservoir, these are to be occupy water spread area in between 1000 hectare, above 1000 hectare to below 5000 hectare, or in between 1000 to 5000 hectare water spread area, that reservoir is called as medium reservoir. And large reservoir, when reservoir, these are to be occupy a water spread area more than 5000 hectare or above 5000 hectare, that reservoir is called as the large reservoir. Reservoir is called as large, means in India the reservoir, these are to be constructed, and these reservoir, these are the multi-purpose standing water bodies. Multi-purpose standing water bodies. What is the multi-purpose? The water, these are to be used for irrigation, water, these are to be used for drinking, water, these are to be used for agriculture, water, these are to be used for fishing, water, these are to be used for sport and gaming, water, these are to be used for electric power generation. Means this water, these are to be used for different purposes. Hence it is called as reservoir is multi-purpose standing water body which is to be constructed by on the route of river, streams or rivulets, and running water, these are to be converted into stagnant water. It is called as the reservoir. Reservoir, these are to be constitute the single largest inland fisheries resource in terms of resource size and production. To the India's inland production, maximum fish production, these are to become from the reservoir production, and hence reservoir is the important source for the production of fishes. In these Indian region, it has been estimated that in India near about 19,134 reservoirs, these are to be occur. All these reservoirs, these are the small reservoirs which occupy a water spread area of, it is to be how much? It is to be 14,85,000 hectare area. These are to be occupied by small reservoir which constitute more than 19,000 reservoir, which is small reservoir. 180 medium reservoir. These reservoirs, these are to be nearby occupy. It is to be occupied near about 5,27,000 hectare area. These are to be occupied by the medium reservoir. And large reservoir, which is to be 56 large reservoir. Till the data is to be reported from 1999. Today, last 20 year reservoir, these are to be not added in this reservoir total account. And in this 1999 reservoir, these are to be occur in India. These are the 56 reservoir, which is the large reservoir, and these are to be contribute, these are to be cover a water spread area about it is to be 11,40,000 hectare. Means these large reservoirs, these are to be occupy a tremendous water spread area more than small and medium. These large reservoirs, these are to be occupied. Thus, the country has near about 20,000, exactly 19,370 reservoirs and covering a water spread area of 31,53,366 hectare. Means near about 31 lakh hectare land, these are to be used for the construction of the reservoir, and these reservoirs, these are the important and most source for the culture and production of fishes. The medium and large reservoirs are predominantly capture system. Medium and large reservoirs are predominantly capture system. Although many of them are stocked, their fisheries continue to depend to the large extent on the wild or naturalized fish stock. Conversely, small reservoirs are managed as culture-based fisheries, where the fish catch depends on stocking. In small reservoir, seed stocking, these are to be done. Pond management, these are to be done. It is to be easy, but large reservoir, it is to be seed stocking and pond management, these are to be not done. More than 70% of the small reservoirs in India are small irrigation impoundments. More than 70% of the small reservoirs in India are small irrigation impoundments created to store stream water for irrigation. They either dry up completely or retain very little water during summer, thus ruling out any possibility of retaining brood stock for the recruitment. Thus, culture-based fishery is the most appropriate management. Culture-based system is the most appropriate management option for the small reservoirs in India. The key management parameters for culture-based fishery are species selection, stocking and environmental enhancement, enriching the water quality through artificial eutrophication, aging and enriching of the water bodies. These are to be done. Today, most of the states being capable of producing carp seed through hypophysis and the culture-based fisheries of small reservoirs in India largely center around the three species of Indian major carps: Katla, Labiorhita and Sirena miracle. These three species seed, these are to be cultured in India on large scale with the help of the hatcheries technique, and in Indian major carps have an impressive growth rate and their feeding habits are suitable for utilization of various feed niches. In addition, the stocking of many exotic species, exotic fishes such as Tilapia mozambica, such as common carp, silver carp, grass carp or other varieties of the exotic fishes have also been contributed substantially to commercial fisheries, and that's why these fishes, these are to be important, these are to be most useful. The other groups having countrywide distribution are the catfishes, featherbacks, air-breathing fishes and the minnows. These fishes, these are to be show the countrywide distribution, and these fishes, these are to be catfishes, featherbacks, air-breathing fish and the minnows. These fishes, these are to be important, these are to be used for the culture. With this, we have seen that raceway culture. Then fishes, these are to be cultured in a specific manner: aquaculture, recirculating aquaculture system, then reservoir culture, and in this reservoir culture fishes, these are to be cultured. With this, we have completed the raceway culture of this criteria. In next period, we have see the next. Thank you all of you.